Welcome back. Last August, a sleepover in Oregon turned into a nightmare. A 12-year-old girl says she was drugged by a friend's dad. This morning, our parenting expert and psychologist, Dr. Sheryl Ziegler, joins us to talk about what safety plans you should have in place for your kids. This is so scary. We were just talking about this. When I was younger, we had sleepovers every week, didn't even think twice about it.
I know. And I think people hear this and some people are like, whoa, this is pretty rare, right? You probably don't know somebody, but it's a great opportunity to slow down and go, okay, what are my rules around sleepovers? How comfortable am I allowing my kids to sleep out, and how do you make those decisions?
Right. All right. So what do you recommend?
So I see it as a twofold thing. The first one is, part A is, am I comfortable enough to ask you, the parent, the tough questions? That's what I call them. So that's drugs, including here, like marijuana and edibles is a big one. So do you have drugs, marijuana, edibles in your house, right? I'm practicing, like I have to look at you and be comfortable saying that. I might not even know you that well. Firearms, right? So guns, and if you have them, are they locked up? And do I trust that they are really locked up? Can the kids get into it? Are there older siblings in the house, right? This is a risk factor. Are there older siblings? Where do they sleep? And are they having friends over too?
Oh, interesting.
That's a big one. And then another one is just technology. So what are your rules around technology? Can the kids be on their iPads all night long, on their phones? Do you take them at a certain time, right? This is uncomfortable because all of a sudden you're like, wait, you're really up in my business, right? And the last one is, how many kids are gonna be there? And kind of, are you gonna just go to sleep?
Right.
Like what's going to happen? Most parents don't want to stay up as late as a sleepover.
Right.
So I know these are uncomfortable, but I think we can sort of destigmatize it and normalize it, but we got to practice.
Just times are so different right now. And I was reading this story earlier this week. It's such a scary situation because this 12-year-old was texting her mom at 1:30 in the morning, please come get me,
Broke my heart.
Right? Like it's so scary. What about kids? Should they be asking any questions?
Yeah, so then there's that part B. So part A is, am I comfortable enough to ask you those questions? If I'm not, the answer is I'm not ready for a sleepover, me the parent.
Yeah.
Part B is, okay, I'm comfortable with your answers. Now my kid. Does my kid know safe touch? Does my kid know that private parts, body parts are not to be looked at, shared? Does my kid have comfort level in saying no or trusting their gut? Like, I don't know, something doesn't feel right here. And do you have a safe word? So what that means is, that girl just was like SOS, you come get me in all caps, but it could be that. Or, I have a stomach ache, or, oh, I forgot that I had dance in the morning, whatever it might be the word flower. And that should be sort of an emergency word that you're up and at them and you're gonna come get them right away. So you have to be also comfortable having that conversation with your kid. And truthfully, a kid with a very reserved or shy personality, we love those kids, but you want to really pay extra attention to them because we know that when we look at child abuse, we know that 9 out of 10 times it's somebody that's known to a child, and we also know that 1 out of 5 girls is sexually abused. So we have to pay extra attention to both our boys and girls, but we have to talk to them just about empowerment and awareness and boundaries, and you have to be comfortable that you really think that in a circumstance, they would know what to do.
Yeah, it's so interesting because in that text message, you're right. She was like, please come get me. I don't want to be here. But she also said, please tell them that my stomach hurt or something like that. You could tell that it was uncomfortable for her too.
Right.
And I think a big conversation around this is age too. It's like, what age is appropriate to have sleepovers? That is I have a daughter. It's a scary conversation to have.
It is. And here's what I want to say to everybody listening. There's no right and wrong about this, right? If you're the family that's pro sleepovers, you want to really push independence, you're comfortable with your circle, great. I hope you still follow the things that we're talking about. But I also want to say, for the parents that are like, we're just a no sleepover family, that's okay too. I think that the purpose of sleepovers are twofold. One of them is social, you're keeping your kids social, and the other one is independence. Hey, you're whatever age, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm comfortable with that. I trust you. I want to give you that ability to do that. Let's see how that goes. I would say, by and large, most families say sleepovers are usually kind of a disaster, right? They eat tons of sugar. They stay up super late. They're cranky the next day. If they've got a sport or an activity, they're like sluggish. But we understand that in general, there's a social piece. So I just want to say, I don't think that there is an absolute right or wrong. Oh, yes, kids should have to do this. There are many opportunities for kids to practice independence and to be able to kind of show trust. So there's many ways to do that.
I always say step one is follow that mama gut or the papa gut instinct in there, because you can usually pick up on if it feels right or not. And the questions that you said, those are such great questions to ask, Dr. Sheryl Ziegler. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thanks for having me.